Hello again. I felt like I need to do another video. Please excuse that I'm a bit of a state. I've just been processing some of my own stuff, so it's usually when I've gone through a wave of my own stuff that I have more awareness that I feel like I need to pass on, so that's what I'm trying to do. I want to talk about our true nature, like the true nature of human beings and ultimately everything, really. But I'm going to talk mainly about humans and about what has been done to us on this planet. Our true nature is innocence, and our true nature is purity. It is what we are. There's been a lot done on this planet to make us all feel guilt and shame, to make us feel bad, to make people do bad things. But the true essence is still that innocence and that purity. From the moment we're born onto this earth plane, we're born into a place of duality, in a place where there has been a lot of pain and suffering done. We're usually born to parents who have gone through traumas and bad experiences and pain, and who are therefore carrying all their energies. They were born to parents who were in a similar position. As soon as we're born onto this earth plane, that pure, innocent and true nature is worked upon. For myself, I had a lot of very bad nightmares to try and put me into fear. There was a lot of programming to make me feel that I made bad things happen, like those kind of things. Like the fear that you make it bad, or you make people unhappy, or all of these kind of things, and it's programs and it's control that starts at a very young age. I truly don't feel like anybody is untouched by this. In a way, it's part of the true message that was there in Christianity. Don't switch off on me, bear with me. Because I know, like Orthodox religion has been used a lot to control people, but there was a core of truth in the message that when we come here, when we're born into this realm, we are born, they said we are born into sin, but I feel that that's more that we are born into a place where there is a lot of corruption, where there is a lot of bad things being done to people. And we come into it with a lot of innocence. I really don't believe any child is born bad, but they can have things done to them while they're in the womb and during the birth process, which allows other energies into them. The truth of all of us is innocence, no matter what you've done, no matter what you've experienced, no matter what you've been through. So many of us have had drug use growing up, or too much alcohol, or slept around, or got involved in robberies, or any behaviour that is less than what we would have done in our truth. And it is very important for us to realise that all these things were manipulated. There's a lot done to try and make us take responsibility for everything, and that idea of responsibility is a very double-edged sword, because yes, we need to accept what we have done, but we need to understand that there was manipulation there, that there was infiltration, that there was other energies, that there was other influences there. So we didn't do those actions from the truth of us. Those actions were done through the manipulation, the damage, the pain, the suffering, the trauma, the soul loss. It wasn't decisions that any of us make in our truth. For me, the biggest thing that happened was a very bad trauma when I was 16. But I know that the man who hurt me was being used. It wasn't actually the human being. It wasn't his soul that did those things to me. It was the other energies using his pain, using his body, using bits of feelings that he might have had, like anger or hate or, you know, there's too much thought that everything is one thing or another. And like, we do go through very difficult experiences in our lifetimes here. And it does give us emotions such as hurt, anger, fear, pain, which do need working through, because they are the things that other energies and dark energies use. It is like the doorway. If we have unresolved fear or anger, it's a lower vibration that these other low vibrational energies, dark energies, ride upon to create more suffering in the world. Because when people are in a state of trauma, they're easy to feed off. They feed off our emotions, they feed off our pain, they feed off our addictions. So the main reason I want to do this message is really to put it out there that no matter where you feel you are in life, whatever you feel you may have done wrong, your truth is innocence. Your truth is purity. You are source. You're a very, very pure and innocent and true soul that has been through the ringer, that has had a lot of things happen to it, a lot of projections put onto it, a lot of crap thrown at it, a lot of abuse thrown at it, you know, and sometimes you will have acted from those influences. But it's time to realise the truth of these things. Like hatred and anger at the beings that have done these things to us doesn't help, because that just perpetuates the same pain. We're all on a journey back to remembering that innocence and truth. Most children are still in a state of unconditional love when they come in, if they haven't been too hurt, like within the womb or during the birth process. And you see it, that's why so many people are drawn to babies, because they're like a ray of sunshine and a light on the earth. And in truth, that is the truth of all of us. That is the heart of all of us. It's just we come in as this beautiful light bulb, for want of a better analogy, and then people start sticking stuff on it and putting rubbish on it and covering it up, to the point where a lot of us find it hard then to even see our own light for many years of our lives. I basically just want to send out love, love to all of us, love to the truth in all of us. And the message again, never beat yourself for where you are on your path. Never beat yourself for the things you may have done. Never beat yourself for the things that have been done to you. I know these are just words, and it's a lot easier for me to say that than it is to not do that, because we have been programmed, many of us, to beat on ourselves, to be in shame, to be in guilt, because it lowers our vibration. And that is where the controlling energies on this planet want us to be. They don't want us to be in that state of purity and truth. Sorry, Ricky's pulling strange faces at me. They don't want us to remember our beauty and our truth and our honesty and our innocence. It is infiltration that took that away from us. And that was the truth in the Christian message, the truth in the message of many different religious faiths. And again, all the religions have been corrupted and manipulated too, but there is that innocence and that core of truth within everything. And I think it's time for us to focus more on that core of truth than on all the crap that was thrown on top of it, and to just let as much of that crap wash off and go without recrimination, without vendettas, without anger, just to understand that this was done to us here, and it was done to us by other people and other energies that had it done to them, and we're in a lot of pain. So just understanding that we are all in this together, and we've got to let go of the judgments, we've got to let go of the hatreds, and remember that our truth truly is purity and innocence. And I send that out with a lot of love to everyone, because none of us are walking through this unscathed, and we have all got our work to do to clear this stuff off again, to wash all the crap off again, to discover the light, the truth, the diamond, the innocence, the pure aspect that is there at the heart of us. And that is your truth. No matter what you've done, no matter what you've experienced, that is your truth. And I send love and strength to that aspect to help it break through all the lies, the manipulation and the conditioning. Thank you for listening.